Welcome to Kentucky Football Nation. Well, let's take a look at Ole Miss and quarterback Austin Simmons, a brand new quarterback. Their offensive line has three new players. They played Georgia State. They won 63-7. They put up 695 yards of offense. Now, Rick Pitino used to call this in basketball fool's gold. I watched the entire game. Georgia State is awful, barely an FCS school. But Ole Miss had some problems with them. They had to keep their O-line in and Austin Simmons in a lot longer than they wanted to, Lane Kiffin said after the game, because they were struggling and he wanted to get them all on the same page, which was a smart thing to do. Now, Georgia State was losing this whole game, and in the fourth quarter, I noticed they put all their freshmen and backups in. So this game got away from them. It was really like 32-7. 40-7, and then they put their backups in, and it got worse. But yeah, Ole Miss's O-line is not, is trying to gel. I won't say they struggled, but they didn't play great. Their defense only only sacked Georgia State's quarterback one time. Now, here's the stat I want you to listen to. They gave up 191 yards rushing to Georgia State. That bodes well for us. We should be able to run the ball on these guys. Now let's look at Austin Simmons. He was 20 of 31 for 341 yards, 3 touchdowns, but he threw 2 picks. I mean, right off the bat, he threw 2 picks, I think, here in the first quarter. We're not going to look at everything, but we're going to look at a few possessions from the first quarter here and see what we can learn about Mr. Austin Simmons here. He also had 7 rushes for 17 yards. As I watched the game, they were pretty much designed quarterback runs and draws. But yes, Ole Miss, it looks deceiving if you look at the score. Once again, if you go by feelings, then it's going to feel like they played great. But guess what? They didn't play all that great. Let's check it out. All right, here's Austin Simmons' first quarter. Let's just look at a couple of things here, a couple drives. I want to see him. He works out of the gun a lot, I noticed. Kind of like Mr. Gleason there for Toledo, shifting around here on a tight formation, in motion there. Fake there, and then a nice pass to the wide receiver. I think they were just trying to get him some throws at the beginning of the game, just some nice, comfortable short throws to get him comfortable. He's a good quarterback. So I watched the whole game. He is a decent quarterback, yes. We need to confuse him. Nice pass there. Okay, got him open there. All right. Let's look here. Once again, he's staying in the gun here, in the shotgun. He is not under center. He did a lot of in the shotgun. There's a pass. Dude's wide open. Nice pass, touchdown. All right, that was the good. Now let's take a look at some of the bad here. Let's move up and see if we can see what happened with these interceptions. Let's move up to about right here and see when he gets the ball back what he did. Okay, this is not great footage. He's back there. See if you can see him back there. You can't see him back there, but there he is. Yeah, he's fading back. He goes up, and that was a nice catch. Or either an incompletion. I'm sorry. Maybe he didn't catch that. See what he did here. Pass interference. I don't know what he called here. First down. Okay. Lane Kiffin looks pretty good. Let's see what happened here. Yeah. Their coach, he coached at Georgia. He was, I think, either Georgia or Alabama. I don't know. He came from maybe Georgia. Let's see if we can get him here. See what happened here. He threw it up. He got hit. Picked off. There's your interception. So now he threw 2 picks. He wasn't having a good first half. Okay, so if you're going by feelings, yeah, you'd have felt like, well, damn, he's having a bad game. So he threw a pick there, but he got hit. Now, their offensive line, what did I just say? They had problems. I know if you look at the stats, you look at the score, you'd be like, they killed him. But no, they gave Austin Simmons some rushes there. All right, let's go ahead and let's move ahead a little bit. We don't want to see Georgia State. Let's move ahead to right up here and see a couple more possessions. We won't watch a lot. We're going to watch a little. And, all right, let's see. He's in the gun a lot, guys. In the gun a lot. He's running. There's a design. Well, there wasn't a design run. Oh, he slid. Nice. He played a good game, though, guys. Like, in the second half, he shook it off. And like I said, Georgia State here in the fourth quarter, they put their backups in, and their starters couldn't even handle it. Was it penalty there? Okay, let's see what happens. Trying to time this so we don't sit here and watch all of it, but I do want to watch a few minutes of this possession. Right there, did he hold? What did he do? So yeah, their offensive line is not great, guys. Our defensive line should be able to get to this quarterback, okay? So don't sit here and think, now the line came out, we're a 10.5 point underdog. I already bet 10.5 because I think we can cover that. It looks like it's supposed to be about 30-20. Let's look at Mr. Simmons here as he fades back, throws. Right there, nice catch, number 17. Yeah, I mean, they pretty much did whatever they wanted on throws like this. Okay, what are we trying to get here? We're trying to see, okay, I think he's about to throw a pick here, and I want to just see what happened on that. Oh, that was a run. Oh, that was a nice run there. Fast running back. They rushed for a lot of yards. They threw for like I said, damn, they put 695 yards. Yeah, they ran up the score. This is what happened last year. Ole Miss played 2 people before us, and they ran up the score. They ran into us. Guess what? Our defense didn't do that. I like our defense's chances against their offense. I think we can get to this guy, and I don't think he's comfortable. See him here. He throws it. And there we go. Okay, where are we at here, guys? Just trying to make sure we don't watch the whole game. Let's see here. Okay, let's see what he does here. Just want to see. Running. Okay, I just want to look at the line there. Not great. I don't know how many yards they rushed for, but they must have rushed for a lot. Okay. Let's watch a couple more. We're going to go in 7 minutes. I just want to see a few. Just want to show you some of the mistakes that they made. He did shake it off in the second half, so I will give it to him. But their offensive line is not great, and I can't see what's going on. He threw a pick right there. Threw a pick in the end zone. So, yeah, did not have a great game in the first half. Now, if you go by feelings, you'd be feeling pretty bad right now if you're an Ole Miss fan. But, of course, Ole Miss fans didn't do that. And let's see. Do we want to watch one more? Now, you know what, guys? I think that's enough. It's been 8 minutes. We could watch some touchdowns. Like I said, I wanted to see the 2 picks and the line play there. You saw some of the line plays. They got pressure on him. Like I said, and once again, their defense only got 1 sack on Georgia State, and they gave up 191 yards rushing. But I do like this quarterback. I think we can confuse him. If we got in Tucker Gleason's face, and we can get in this guy's face. And yeah, like you saw, we just saw him 2 mistakes right there. So if we can get 2 picks off of him, maybe we can capitalize on that. Our quarterback just has to play better. So that is Austin Simmons. We'll see how he does on the road. This was a nice, cushy little home game. They kept him in there, like I said, longer than they wanted to. They kept him in there later into the fourth quarter before they brought in the backup. They kept the O-line in there because they had to. They're working on their O-line just like we are, but I think our O-line is definitely ahead of their O-line. But let's see what happens, Like I said, we're a 10.5 point underdog as I, make this video. I already bet it because I think we can cover that. I don't know if we can win, but I think we can play good. But anyway, all right, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. We will watch the Ole Miss game Saturday. The game is at 2:30 Central, I do believe, so 3:30 Eastern. So we will come on 30 minutes before that at 2 o'clock Eastern. 2 Central, 3 Eastern with the pregame show. We will do an interactive chat during the entire game, and then we'll have a postgame show. So look for that. If you're new to the channel, I have a basketball section. I have a shorts section with basketball and football players. All right, guys. Until my next video and until my next live, keep those notifications on. Thanks for watching.